If a guy lies about his age, it's a sign of huge insecurity. And I would just highly prefer you to be with a guy who is not as insecure. It's one of the easiest way to tell of how insecure somebody is. Now, again, if he lies about being 5'10", when in reality he's 5'9", that's fine. Age is more important when a guy lies than height. Height is 1 inch is fine, right? But again, like I said with the previous one, income, a guy that lies about his income is actually a smart dude, short term in terms of evolutionarily, because it actually works. But it's a sign of a psycho, okay? It's not a sign of a psycho, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like there is white lies where they actually create the impression that they're rich when they're really not, and then there's them saying how much they earn when in reality that's a lie. That's a big difference, okay? They will look for signs of weakness in the past and see if they could exploit it. So as you're talking to them about your relationships, some guys, if they notice that you dated an abuser and that you stayed with him, they're gonna say, I could use that against her. If they notice that you're somebody who's easily manipulated by you telling him, abusers see that as a fucking gold mine. So unfortunately, if you went through a lot of abuse, I'll recommend you not tell the guy in the beginning. Because some guys will just are looking for weakness, weak targets. And one of the easiest ways to find out if somebody's weak is by literally letting them tell you the story. So keep that to yourself. Bring that up a few weeks or even a month or two later to garner sympathy. But if you do it in the beginning, a guy who's an abuser, their ears will perk up. Look, this is obvious, but how do you find out if a cheater? Look, it's very simple. Every man that you talk to, tell him how you dated a man who was a cheater. Just tell him that. Tell him how you dated a guy who was a cheater and that he changed. Just say, you don't mind, I do believe that guy, how you believe that man to change. Tell the guy how you believe that, yeah, man, I did it, he cheated, but I forgave him and he did change, so it worked out. Why? Because if he's a cheater, he'll tell you if he cheated before. Just say, by the way, have you done anything on the side before, you know? I don't mind. Like, I'll be honest with you, this is very difficult to find out in the beginning, but to me, this is the best strategy. But then what happens if you catch him cheating? It's over. There's no coming back from that. And if you want to find out if a guy's cheating, ask his female friends. Females will be more willing to tell you the information. Don't ask me, by the way. I'm not going to tell you. Cheaters don't change. I'm just letting you know. Cheaters don't change.
Never gain the guy's respect if you fight for his attention. When women fight for my attention, I laugh at them deep down. Do you really think I'm going to get my respect fighting for me like that? You know, that's my job to fight for you, not the opposite way around. Find somebody else. If you got to fight for his attention, find somebody else. Don't tell people you watch my channel if you fight for a man's attention.
Awareness of feeling, and it leaks out. The person feels the emotion, the anger, and it just leaks out by mistake. And then there is the person doesn't notice he's feeling that emotion, and it leaks out as well. First, notice it in yourself. You don't need to know everybody to know this. Some micro expressions last a few seconds, or when you approach somebody who doesn't like you, you'll notice that when you approach them and they didn't expect to see you, they're like, oh, hey. If you don't know what that looks like, the next time somebody that you don't like comes up to you, notice how you behave differently. Pay attention. And because then you'll notice that when you approach somebody that doesn't like you, they'll show a face of disgust. But then they'll instantly hide their face of disgust with a fake smile that doesn't create the crow feet in the eye. Then the eye doesn't extend forward. Or even exaggerate high pitch because they're trying to sound like they like you, so they're exaggerating a little bit. All of those things are signs that somebody doesn't like you. But if you're not aware of this, you'll just easily not even catch it. You know, pre-selection is the next most important thing. Other women and other people seeing that you're wanted makes you more attractive. Desirability is a social factor. It's a social phenomenon wherein they like something because other people like it. And that automatically becomes a desirable thing. When other women see that other women want you, they pretty much assume that you're a desirable person. It means that they have to be looking at you and smiling. Or all of them have to be looking at you at the same time. Or the most attractive girl in the group look at you. Humans just use context to assume, you know? Why? Because humans naturally don't like what's unfamiliar. Humans don't like to not know. So rather than not know, they pretty much assume. Right? It's uncomfortable. So we need to feel like we are familiar with our environment. And that's why a lot of times we assume. So the next one, boundaries. Boundaries I'm talking about is more emotional boundaries. Quick sex is not what turns guys off. It's what comes with the quick sex. It's the fact that you keep texting him after sex. Leave him alone. If you have quick sex and then never text him again, I can promise you more guys will be chasing after you. Having boundaries pretty much allows a man to see you in your most attractive state. The word no is the most attractive word in the English language. If you don't learn how to say no, you're pretty much screwing your sex value. The reason why it's important is because your sexual marker value is what's pretty much what's going to determine who's going to be child's dad. So if you want him to respect your sex appeal, give him boundaries. Don't let him have it all the time. It's not about how fast you give it, right? It's more about how much you make him feel like he's about to lose you, per se.
Learn to look for the micro expressions. There's a concept that a psychologist named Paul Ekman discovered. He pretty much asserts that everybody communicates what they feel in a fraction of a second, and then they hide it. But what happens is that humans are consummate actors. People are always wearing a mask. But the thing about that social mask conceals who they really are, right? The beauty about it, this mask has cracks in it. And you must learn to see it because these cracks are usually nonverbal. What you do is then you use your rational mind to interpret those nonverbal cues viscerally, in other words, verbally. So always remember, people are always trying to hide how they feel. That's why the Godfather said, like, never go against the family. In other words, don't ever tell the division that's within us. Learn to look for those micro expressions. And the way they work is that there's 7 primary emotions that the psychologist talked about. He talked about contempt. Contempt is like, you know, when they go like that, the way that comes out is quickly, like it's just like a quick burst and it goes back to normal. And it's hard to see with mask on. You see the squints, you know, but then again, it could be that they're blind, right?
All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're going to get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week. 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything. The laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're gonna love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.